Hello, this is Just Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode on Rider Career on MotoGP 17. MotoGP 17 is back again for this week, and today we're continuing with Rider Career, and we're on the next Moto3 race, which is in Austin. And nothing really else to say apart from the last episode, really. So if you did see last Rider Careers episode, we did the first two, which was Losail and Argentina, and we managed to get a win on both of them. But in this episode, I'm starting from the back. I'm now starting from the back of the grid in Austin, just because it was really easy in those first two races. So I decided to myself to start from the back a little bit early on the KTM. You can see that I'm still on my KTM bike, but I might be keeping that for a few episodes before I have a transfer. But apart from that, I'm going to start from the back in every race now in this series of Rider Career, just because it was just really easy, and it was really, wasn't it? So you can see there me there on the losing my words today. You can kind of see me there at the back on my bike. Yeah, I'm going to try and be on that bike for quite a long time because it is actually quite a fast bike. Well, it's a KTM in it, so. And here we go, Austin at the back, and hopefully it should go pretty good because it was actually really easy on this bike. So hopefully it'll go really easy. And you can see that I've got different levers on. You can see that I've got green and I've got both green and I've got a yellow flashing helmet, which was this helmet that I'm wearing. It's actually the old helmet that used to be in MotoGP 15, I think. So it's actually the very, very, very old helmet that I'm wearing. Quite surprised to put it in the old games. But yeah, we're continuing with Rider Career today. And make sure you stick for tomorrow because we will be doing Managerial Career. I might actually tell you of what happened when I actually ended the episode. What happened is I actually put myself back in Moto3 again. I don't know why, but what I had to do is I had to do the whole Moto3 season again. I did actually skip some of the races just because I didn't want to do them all. But the problem is I had to skip every single race before I started, and it took me quite a while. It took me nearly all night to try and sort it out for the next episode, and I finally did it now anyway because I thought I wasn't going to do it this week, but I finally did it. So, but I finally put myself in Moto2 now. So yeah, I finally put myself in Moto2. So yeah, when you do see the episode tomorrow, we will be in Moto2. And we are making quite a lot of places up at the moment. We're up to 16th already, so we've still got one more place before the points. Oh dear. Corner some point annoying. This episode 3, by the way, if any of you don't know, on Rider Career. And this will be the final week's episode, because if any of you don't know, if you've seen my previous videos, I'm going to be away next week. So there won't be a Rider Career episode next week, because I'm going to be away, so there'll be one the week after, and we'll be on episode number 4. And we'll continue, and we're going to continue with Rider Career as always. So yeah, there won't be an episode next week because I am not here, because I'm going camping. So yeah, I will let you know for that. I know So My Lovely World will still be on today, on episode 37. I will be continuing doing my helper's house. Let's try to see if we can get Rodrigo. There we are, so we've made quite a lot of place up into that first corner. We're up to 11th already, so that's not too bad. But hopefully we can try and get some people onto the second lap. Because if any of you don't know what this series is, by the way, I'm trying to complete Rider and Managerial while trying to win Career, I guess. Because I know the series will be on until next year, and it probably will be anyway. But yeah, I know the series will be on until next year as well, so make sure you do stick for that. Because I might be starting MotoGP 18 really late, because it might take me quite a while in this series. So yeah, it might actually take me quite a while, but I will let you know when I'm starting the new one. And that's not until a very long time, but yeah, I will be starting it very soon. Try and get some more people. Here we go. Got Bastianini, got Antonelli. Try to get Mingo, and then Philip Urtio that is up next. Oh, I cut the corner. Oh, I cut the corner a bit there. Don't matter though, because I ain't got penalty times on, so we're alright. Oh, looks like Philip Urtio is trying to get me back, but I'm going to try and get the pace down. Oh, curves a bit. Oh, is he going to? I think he's going to try and get me back. Oh, he's going to try and get me back. Yes, he has got me back. My KTM bike's quite a lot quicker on this one. Still got one more lap to go. Here we go. Oh, looks like Mean Gear is trying to get me back as well. Oh, on the curb. There we are. That was a good overtake there. And MotoGP was on over the weekend, by the way. I might actually tell you some of the details of MotoGP if you did actually watch it over the weekend at Brno. It was a fantastic race. I really enjoyed. It. It was really good. Thomas Luthi managed to win his first ever Moto2 race in that category at Brno. So he was. I didn't actually watch the Moto3 race, so I'm actually not going to mention any details about that. But Thomas Luthi, he managed to win his first race at Brno. That was actually his first victory in that class. So yeah, I want to say thank you to. Congratulations to Thomas Luthi for winning that. And of course, who won the right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to guess a few guys of who won who won MotoGP. I'm going to give you a guess. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to make a guess of who won that MotoGP race. Right. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Start from now. Oh, sorry, you are up. The winner, it begins with M, and his surname begins with M. Of course, it was the legend Marc Marquez managed to win the MotoGP race because it was pretty outstanding as well. Because it was actually quite a wet race, and he managed to win. He had a pretty good ride. He was actually the first one in the pits as well to change onto dry tyres. And apparently all the other riders came after him. So yeah, Marc Marquez, he was a great rider. And yeah, I think he was like 22 seconds in front, I think, I don't know. So yeah, he managed to win that. Second place was his teammate, Danny Pedrosa. He had a pretty good ride as well. Pretty outstanding. So he managed to win. He managed to get second. And third place is the Yama. Was it? Who got third place actually? Who got third place? I can't. Charlie, shut up! Sorry about that. That's my dog in the background. Is moaning. Just ignore him. Was it Vinales who got third? I can't remember who was it. Was it Vinales who got third? I think it was Vinales, weren't it? I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know. I might check after this. I'm pretty sure it was Vinales who got third. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Yep. So third place goes to Maverick Vinales, who managed to get. I'm not sure if he did get third. I don't know. I might check after this, but I'm pretty sure he did get third. But yeah, that was the MotoGP race in Brno. It was actually a pretty good race. I really enjoyed it. I watched it all. I did actually watch the checkered flag. If any of you do watch that. If you know what checkered flag is, by the way, it's kind of the way they speak, or something like that. It's kind of like that anyway, but they actually speak. But there we go. I managed to win at Austin. I managed to get a 7-second gap over Canet. That was actually a pretty close race, and that is now 3 wins in a row now, 75 points, and KTM are still winning by 15. And yeah, there we are. So yeah, it was a really good race this weekend in MotoGP. Really enjoyed. And yeah, hopefully the next round goes pretty good. But the next round is the new one, which is Spielberg. And it's only been on for a year, that track. So hopefully, I don't know how well they're going to struggle on that one. But we'll have to see how it goes. But unfortunately, though, I've got to say this. It's actually on this weekend. And I'm not very happy because I'm away this weekend. So I'm not going to be able to watch it. So I'll have to watch it when I get back, and that's going to be a week. But because on my telly, it does actually give me a link. It gives me a series link, and it actually records it when I'm not watching it. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to watch it when I get back, because I don't know when the next round will be after that one. because I think the next round after that one is it Mazzano? Oh no, it's not. It's Silverstone. It's the home race for the guys like Cal Crutchlow and Scott Redding, Bradley Smith, and all of those riders managed to do that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Spielberg. I don't know how well it's going to go actually. Spielberg, I'm not quite sure how well it's going to go because it is actually it's a pretty tricky track actually. Because even on the MotoGP games, it's really tricky as well. Even on the Valentino Rossi game, it's really tricky on that. It's really tricky on that track. But hopefully, when they bring it out when they bring it out for this one, it should be really good. I did actually do it in I did do it in Managerial Career a few episodes ago, and it was actually really easy. Actually, it wasn't that easy than the previous one. Oh no, and it's going to be a wet race. Okay, this is not going to. Actually, it might be okay actually because we're actually on a fast bike, so we might be all right. But just look at the weather, guys. We are doing a wet race again. It's weather races are back again, and it's good, and it's actually our first wet weather race in Moto2 as well, because we've actually not had a wet race in Moto2 yet, so it's going to be our first one in the paddock. But anyway, let's go and see how the next race goes, and it might be a little bit of a tricky one because it is wet, and I am on a fast bike, so should be all right. But anyway, let's go. And I'm at the back of the grid again, and let's go and see how our Jerez goes. Hopefully, it'll go really easy, but let's go and see how it goes. Looks like we've made up quite a few places there. Trying to see if we can try and get these guys on the inside before we get to the corner. Here we are. Oh, made quite a few places there. Oh, someone's crashed. Oh, I thought that actually knocked me down. And it looks like that was actually Gary Binder or Darren Binder that crashed. I thought actually that knocked me off then. But anyway, we're fine. We've got a little bit of a gap now to the next people. It's raining. It's raining. Okay, up next we've got Galaporta. I don't think it's actually that easy because when you do see tomorrow's Managerial Career episode, you'll see that I've started Moto2. So make sure you do stick for the episodes tomorrow that I will be starting Moto2. And yeah, make sure you do stick for those because I might be making the Managerial Career episodes really long now because I'm not going to have a lot of time in September. So I might start making my Managerial Career episodes really long. I think just because the Managerial is a lot easier, and I might start making them really. I'm not sure about the Rider Career episodes. I'm not quite sure about them because I'm going to try not to do these every Wednesday because I want to try and do Managerial more than Rider. See, I might not do this every Wednesday, but I'm not sure if I'll do it the Wednesday after. I'm not quite sure. I'll probably let you know actually. Well, I think I will do it actually because I come back for a week and then I'm away again. So yeah, so it's going to be a little bit confusing because I'm away next week and then I come home for a week and then I'm going away again. So yes, I might do Rider Career on that Wednesday when I'm back, and then yeah, it won't be the week after that again because I'm away again. Because the MotoGP Pro Challenge is going to be starting tomorrow. If any of you want to see that first episode, MotoGP Pro Challenge will be starting tomorrow. So if you want to go and check that out, that will be starting tomorrow. And there is only going to be one episode on the Pro Challenge. And then I don't think the next one will be until when I come back. So yeah, I will let you know. I think I'm going to make a playlist for the MotoGP Pro Challenges. I think just because that it's going to be a bit confusing because I put Rider Career and Managerial in the same playlist, so I might actually create a separate playlist for the Pro Challenge. Just because I think it might be a lot easier. Yes, I think I'm probably going to do that. But yeah, that won't be until tomorrow, so make sure you do stick for that. And it will be after the Managerial Career episode anyway. So make sure you do stick for that. And yeah, let's get back to the race. And at the moment, we're only in 10th, and we've still got one more lap to go. So if we don't win anyway, it doesn't matter because we've had about 3 wins anyway. So it doesn't really matter too much if we get a second or third on this one. Oh, got a bit wide there. Gone really wide there. Oh, looks like they've made a little bit of a gap now. Ching it Mingo. That's if he gets out of the way. And yeah, another thing I do need to ask, by the way, is why is Jack muted the sound? Why is Jack muted the game? The reason why I mute this game is I know that it might be a little bit boring for you to watch, but the problem is the reason why I mute it is because you can't hear me very well in the microphone, and when I do have the game really loud, you just can't hear me. I know it's a little bit annoying, but yeah, because it only goes up to 10% loudness on the first one, so I know it's really loud, but the problem is I don't like it. So yeah, that's why I always have this game muted. I might try and start having music in the background probably, but I'm going to try and get non-copyright music, not copyright music, non-copyright music. Because I do get a little bit scared when I'm using DJ music, because I do usually get copyrighted. Because I won't be getting copyright on this anymore, because yeah, because I've turned the sound down, so I won't be getting it anymore. Because only the episode I got the copyright was on the Valencia Wildcard episode, which was episode 2. So this is episode 10, by the way. Oh god, no, it's not Jack's game. It's not Managerial Career. It's Rider Career. Yeah, in episode 2 on Managerial Career. Yeah, I had a copyright for some reason. I don't know why, but the thing where I had a copyright, it was actually the bit where you actually start Managerial. It's not that little. Do you know that little bit of DJ music when all the riders come up? It was that I had a copyright on. And yeah, I felt a bit devastated actually, but I did actually leave the episode on, just because I didn't want to really delete it and then start again. So yeah, that's what I did. And after all that, we're in second place, and I don't actually think we're going to get a victory, because I don't know who that is ahead of us. I'm not quite sure, but at least we're going to win. At least we're going to get second in the wet, so that's going to be a lot better. I think it's Canet in. Yep, Canet is in the lead, but it doesn't matter though, because we are going to get a second. But it doesn't matter, because yeah, it doesn't really matter too much, because since we did win in the third races anyway. But yeah, we've got one more after this one, and then that'll be the end. So we'll move straight on to the final race, and now we've got 95, 18 separated on Canet, and KTM are now 93 points ahead of Honda, that are only 10 points behind in second place. So I only got second in that round, but it doesn't matter though, because at least I managed to win at least I managed to get 3 wins in the previous races. So there we are. We've got one more race in this episode, and then that'll be the end of this week's. And then I think next after Le Mans, it's Mugello, isn't it? My favourite track, Mugello. Because Mugello is actually my favourite circuit, so I'm looking forward to doing that. But anyway, let's go do the next round. And the next one we're on is Le Mans in France. And this will be our final one today. Might as well just do it straight away, because we don't need to do anything. So yeah, this is the next one at Le Mans. It's going to be a really good round, this one. Le Mans actually not a bad circuit. I can't forget it, but it is actually a really good circuit. I do really enjoy it. It's a really good circuit. But hopefully you guys are really like it as well. And I will do a separate video, by the way, this week about the holiday next week, because I know that I won't be uploading as much next week anyway, because I'm away. I don't want to really do everyday videos on my phone, so I know that I won't be uploading as much next week. I'll try not to upload on Monday, because when I went to Maplethorpe about 2 months ago, well, I think it's been 2 months ago now. Oh, you are kidding! It is another wet race. This is going to be the second wet race we've had. Well, at least we're getting a lot of wet races now. Anyway, so yeah, something I just need to ask is, yeah, when I actually did the Maplethorpe little clip video, I realised it was Monday, and I thought, why did I upload on Monday? I don't know why. For some reason, I just uploaded on Monday. I don't know why. But yeah, It was only a little clip, and that was literally just my Monday off, because I will definitely not be uploading this Monday. I will definitely not be going to be uploading, because I won't be uploading on my music channel. By the way, if you did see the update video I did for Forza Horizon, I did say in that video that I did say I'm not going to be uploading on my music channel on Monday, because because I'm away, aren't I? And I can't use I can't take my webcam, so yeah, I won't be uploading on my channel until the week after. But actually, though, I am uploading on Saturday morning on my music channel. I decided to upload on Saturday on that channel, and that's when the Let's Talk's going to be. So yeah, make sure you do stick for Saturday morning, because there's only going to be that video anyway on Saturday morning, because the gaming will still be on at the end of the week. So yeah, make sure you do stick for the rest of them. Because I'm not sure what we're going to be uploading next week. I don't know. I'm definitely going to do another Happy Holidays video, because I do usually do those. Yeah, I will definitely do a Happy Holiday video, because I do usually do those anyway. So yeah, make sure you do stick for the Happy Holidays. I might do it in Cornwall actually, because I've already done one in Mablethorpe, so I might do one in Cornwall. I might do a Happy Holidays in Cornwall. Just because I've actually not done one down there yet. So yeah, I might do a Happy Holidays down in Cornwall. I don't know what the plan's going to be for next week. I don't know. There's probably going to be a Jack short, probably. Just saying that I'm at camping. I don't know what else there's going to be. I'm not sure about the Shout Out Sunday series. I think that is going to be on this Sunday. I'm actually not quite sure. Maybe there's going to be a Jack short. I don't know. I might try and do my Shout Out Sunday this week. I'm not quite sure if there is going to be a shout out this week. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, but I'll give you more details at the end of the week. But after all that talking, we're up to 7th already. I don't know how we've got up to 7th already. But yeah, I don't know how we've got up to 7th already. Looks like Boudicca's trying to fight me back, but gone wide a bit there. But we've managed to pull it back. I think Boudicca's going to try and get me back on the corner. He's trying to get me back, but I don't think yep, he's got me back. Boudicca has got me back, and he is on the same bike as me. Because I'm on a KTM, a Red Bull KTM, and he's on a Sky KTM. Anyway, let's continue, and we're in at 5th place already. I don't know how we've managed to get to 5th. 5th for the final one. This is the second wet weather race. Well, I'm glad that we're actually getting more wet races now, because back in the past when they did Managerial Career, I didn't used to get many wet races, so yeah, I'm quite surprised I've got a second one, but it's going easy at the moment. I'm quite surprised it is going easy in this race, because when I'm doing Managerial Career, I'm usually a bit struggling, but on this one, for some reason, I'm really, oh god, I've gone really wide there. I've gone really, really, really wide there. Yeah, because on this one, I'm like really easy, and it's because I'm on a KTM. That's why, because KTMs are quick, aren't they? Gone a little bit wide through there, but I managed to stick it back in. So I've only got the 3 guys at the front now, and then we are going to be having a victory probably in this. And also, what will be on today, by the way, well, it'll be on tomorrow actually, I'll be uploading it, it's my vlog. It is my vlog day today. I've done about 2 clips already. I will be doing a clip after this actually, after my MotoGP series. So I did actually say to myself before I started this saying, oh yeah, I'll see you after the MotoGP 17. That's what I said, so yeah, so we'll be doing a clip after. And it probably will be the final clip, because I don't think there's no point doing another one after My Lovely World, because it's going to be like about 3:30. So yeah, I'll wait until I get to Resi after that clip. And we are nearly catching these guys up now. Hopefully we can get them on the flip-flop. I'm not quite sure if we will, but we might get Frenate, but I actually have any idea. I'm going to try and stick to the outside. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. That was a sweet move. Look at that. That was absolutely amazing. Oh, got a little bit wide there. Hopefully I can stick it in. And there we go. Look at that. 3 riders into that corner. I did actually go a little bit wide a bit, but I managed to keep my pace down, and I managed to get those 3 riders. So there we are. Now we're in the lead. So hopefully we can try and stick a gap now before the end of the race. This will be the final one of the episode, and then not next week, but the week after, we'll be carrying on. I'm trying to ignore my dog in the background. He's really moaning at the moment. because my mum's gone out to swimming with some other friends, and my dog's usually a little bit moany when it's just me in the house, so yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, right, let's try to see if we can get a little bit of a gap. I think we're getting a little bit of a gap, but not too much. Getting a little bit of a gap, but not too much. Right, come on now. Right, here we go, into the flip-flop. We're actually pretty good through there, and there we are, that was really good through there. Got a little bit of a gap now. Let's see if we can try and pace it down for the final few corners. There's the Ferris wheel in the background, if any of you don't know why that's there. And here we go, in to the final two corners. It is going to be a win on the cards. Here we go, into the first corner, into the second corner, try and do a sprint. And there we are. Managed to get a second win in Le Mans, and that's going to be a good points for the championship as well, because that's our second one we've done in the series. Because we did actually get a second in Jerez. So yeah, that is the end of this week's rider career. And look at that, 120 points separating 23 points. Canet is still in second. Venati is in third. The constructors, KTM are still winning with 120, and Honda 105 with 15 points behind. So there we go. That was this week's rider career done. So I will let you know actually that there won't be one next week because I'm away. So I will give you more details about that. So the week after will be episode number 4, and we'll be carrying on. We'll do 3 races. We'll do 3 races again in the in next week's episode. We'll do 3 again next week. Just because it'll be a lot better than just doing 2. So yeah, we'll do 3 in the next episode, and the 3 we'll be on is Mugello, Catalunya, and Assen. I think I will just give you details before I do end this episode here. Let's just have a look. So yeah, so we'll be on Mugello, Catalunya, and Assen for the week after. So make sure you do stick for those. But that's the end of this episode here. Hopefully you really enjoyed. There'll be a link in the description to episode 4 of the Rider Career series once that is online. The MotoGP 17 playlist will be down below if you want to go and check them all out. If you want to go and check the first episode on Rider Career, you can go and check that out if you want. And also, if you want to go and check all the Managerial Career videos that I have done as well. But yeah, the next one will be the week after, and we'll be on at Mugello for episode 4. And I'm going to be still on the KTM bike. I should actually change in a few weeks' time, but I might keep that KTM bike. So it's actually a really fast bike. But if I do change to a Honda, yeah, I will let you know for that. So yeah, apart from that, that is the end of me. So when we come back after the holiday, we'll be on episode 4, which will be Mugello, and it's actually one of my favourite circuits of the day. So make sure you do stick for that. But that's the end of this one. There'll be a link in the description to the next one once that is online. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye! And just let you know, this episode will be called Starting from the Back of the Grid in Austin. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!